This is the second lesson in the Introduction to Traditional Logic. To begin, we should probably review a little bit. Remember that statements of fact are not logical or illogical. They are either true or false. So a fact cannot be illogical. It can only be true or false. Arguments are not true or false. Arguments are considered either valid or invalid. If an argument is both true and the process of the argument is valid, we say it is a sound argument. Again, as Mr. Spock says, logic is the beginning of wisdom. It is not the end. It is a tool for us to find truth. With that in mind, it's probably good for us to answer the question, what is truth? And in logic, we say that truth is the correspondence of a statement to reality. For instance, giraffes are mammals. We know this is a truth. Or Florida is a peninsula. Or George Washington was the first president. These are all statements that correspond to truth. Athena is the goddess of wisdom is also a statement that corresponds to the truth. This is not to say that Athena is real or that she is an actual goddess. It's us acknowledging the fact that within Greek literature and Greek mythology, this is true. Athena is the goddess of wisdom. Or lightsabers can cut off a hand. Once again, when we say things like this, we're not saying that lightsabers are real or that Star Wars is real. We're acknowledging that within the fictional universe of Star Wars, this is a true statement. You can also remember that an argument can contain all true premises, but still be invalid. The example we gave last time was this syllogism: all cats are animals. Some animals have tails. Therefore, some cats have tails. As we covered last time, all cats are animals is a true statement. That some animals have tails is also a true statement, and it's also true that some cats have tails. However, this syllogism, this argument, is not sound. We saw a little hint of that again last time when we substituted the premises, some animals are dogs, therefore some cats are dogs, into it. We see how the logic of the argument begins to fall apart. In other words, this is not a sound argument. All the premises are true, but the logic behind it is invalid. This brings us to the study of the components of an argument. To do this, we're going to use a syllogism we'll see a lot in this book. All men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. When we say all men are mortal, we're saying this is a premise. This is a foundation for our argument. Saying Socrates is a man is also a premise. It's a foundation for our argument. With these two premises, we come to a conclusion, therefore, Socrates is mortal. All arguments need at least two premises in order to be considered sound. In formal logic, we recognize three kinds of logical processes. We recognize that each of these originates in a mental act, and then it manifests itself as a verbal expression. For next time, for Wednesday, you should read the pages that especially cover these concepts. Those are pages 3 and 4 in your book. After you've done those, you should do the exercises for day 2 in Moodle. Take note that in order to answer number 16, you're going to have to read ahead a little bit, so you want to do that. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try and help you.